Hi guys, my name is Firefly and welcome back to a brand new episode of Timberborn. Now in the last episode, we built this luxury living compartment or apartment, not compartment, apartments. And we haven't unpaused most of the houses because we can't survive with the food that we're making at the moment. So this episode, you guessed it, what we're going to do, we're going to be making farms. We're going to be feeding these beavers. So I've got actually two objectives for this episode on my little list that I carry around. And one of them is to sort out, and look at that drought starting. One of them is to sort out this area to make it a forestry. And the other one is to start setting up the farming area. Like in the end of the last episode, I said I'm going to move this forward. I've done that, so now they have a clear path here. And I'll mostly delete this path. I can do that in a bit though. And I was thinking, as we grow in beavers, I don't know if 4 is going to be enough. Even though we've got 3 down here for when the water runs really low. But I still might want to get another few in there. So I'll be keeping that in mind. But look how much resources we've got. We've got nearly 3,000 planks. We've got over 3,000 metal blocks. We've got loads of cogs, loads of explosives. We are raking in the products? No, the resources, that's it. I can't speak today. I've just come back from a long day and my mind is fried. Anyways, let's get on with making these farms. So I want to know, so you can actually put beehives in water and make them flooded and they still give production, but I want to know if we can put beehives above the farm. Now I do want to get rid of berries because berries are absolutely useless. They're not really used with the folktail. They are used with iron teeth for production, but other than that, and I don't believe you actually get a they don't even give a buff. So to me, they're absolutely useless. So we're going to get rid of the berries. They take long to grow. They take long to harvest. They don't give much. They're starter food that you don't need. Now, if we look at metal platforms, I'm going to pause it because I don't want them to start building. I kind of want this to branch off. So let's pause that for a second. And I want to make farms on top. Now the farms are actually too big for these metal platforms. So as you can see, you can fit one on there, but there's no pathway. So how big? The pathing is quite big on these. Yeah, you can see it takes up that's like 20% of the map. Maybe just a bit less. So putting it up here, obviously getting down is gonna take up a lot of the map size it has. So I'm thinking we get around 5 or 6 of these around. Now we're gonna have to think of a way to do it with metal platforms and look nice. So if we put 2 together, how would that work out? So we could do something like that in the middle here. And that will let us, either if we want to. Nah. If we want to, we could put beehives. But they don't do big area. Oh, they can't. Round only. Okay. So that would need to go pretty much in the middle of our farmland. Which is, what is the blocks on this thing? Let's get a nice flat path. We haven't got a flat path. Okay, this should be enough. So I think I calculated this before. It's 7 by 7, I believe. Let me just double check that. Yeah, it's 7 by 7, and obviously the hive goes in the middle, so you're missing 1 of the 7 by 7. 7 by 7 minus 1, basically. So how are we going to do that with the metal platforms? Now I could just put one farm per metal platform. Something like that. And as they come down, it will create a pathway. So it will be like that, and then we'll work our way down. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try and make this come down in a decent fashion. That ain't going to work, is it? It will need to be one here. Excellent. And then maybe we'll do like the spiral like we did here. Yeah, okay. That won't work because that will have to come out more. Okay. Something like that. And then like that. And then we can mostly do something like that. It's a less of a spiral, but it still works. If we get pathing on there, we should then be able to see where the farm can reach. I hope we can. Okay. So it doesn't reach that far, does it? It doesn't reach that far. And it would be nice to get two of them, get planting and harvesting done as fast as possible. So if we do something like ooh, that's even worse. Oh no, that's because there's no pathway there. Okay. Yeah. Maybe we could make something like this, where the path is in the middle and we put both of them like this. Okay, let me just try that out. Let's try that out. Okay, so I've got the path of the platforms like this. And I just realized something. It would need to go along here because that is the opposite in doorway, which means it can't fit there. But if we look here like this, it's hitting a decent area. It's hitting a decent area, but not the best of areas. I really want to get the farmhouses up. Now, the way we could solve this is that we could just make multiple. We could make like one every, where it looks like every 8 blocks. Whoops, don't want to be starting that. One every 8 blocks, or a pair every 8 blocks. We could easily cover all of this. We could do. And that's what we might have to do. And also, I want to get it, like I was saying, I want to get it going along here. So I want them to be able to get to the farmhouses without actually going downstairs. So there's a lot of rearranging to go around. And first of all, so we're going to do a little design like this. But first, let's start making the pathway towards it. So if we do that, I'm going to get one of the really long bridges. Look at this bad boy. Because we're going to start our first one around here somewhere. Maybe that's a bit too long. Maybe that's a bit too long. Yeah, that's mostly decent place. Now, how far do we need to go? Start deleting some pathways. How far do we need to go to get this done? I can't see because it's not level. Of course not. I can use this. Okay. Is that the right one? No, it's not. So about here. So we could put a farm, well, the rest of the bridge here, like so. It would be nice if it was the same height. Let's delete that and put a second one. Like that. Cool. I like it. I like it. And I like the fact that it's just different levels. I do like that. Add some character towards it, I believe. Now I could actually bring this back by one. Put a platform here. And make it go out in different directions. So something like this, really. And that would give us more sort of mobility to go to different places. Yep, that's the one. And then this will go here with that. And that's like that. And then we could do one over here, which would be just at that location. I've got it in my head. I think it's here. I don't know how many I would need. Maybe like that. This one here. Something like this. So then we can actually go to different areas, which would be pretty cool. Because this could lead on to something else down here, where we can have an upper area. And this could lead to sort of the farm area. I think we've got a little design going. But first, let's get a metal platform over here. Alright, that is too high. We need to delete this. And we need to make a stairs going down, which is not too bad. Okay, let's get rid of this before they start making it. We need to put some pathways back. Cool. Alright, so let's get rid of this bush right here. And then we'll take a look at, actually, I can start putting the platform at least. If I do that, and stairs. Okay, yeah, oh, they've got rid of that, so that's great. Nope, I've got the wrong one. I got rid of the wrong one. So let's get rid of this line. We've got things to do. Okay, cool. They've got rid of that. So now I could do something like that. Which then, that means I could put like not aquatic farmhouse, a normal farmhouse. Like something like, no, because that would need space. It would need to go something like this. So then we have space around here. And then we have the thing coming down and around. And then we'll fill this area with a farm. You know what? I need to get rid of these berries. They're in the way. Alright, so now the berries are gone. Oh, wait, there's one more. Come on, you can do it. We can start putting down some of this. Some of these platforms. And I'm going to need 2 here. That's going to be too high. So it does go up by 4, so it makes sense to use a 3 and a 1. You know, it does make sense. Math is not my strong suit. Alright, so now we need to start making a way down. So if we do something like that, and then go down here. No, we can't. I feel like they need to make a corner stairs. It just takes up so much room when you can't go down in the corner. I don't mind it, but I would love a corner stairs. So something like that. And then if we delete this, because no one's put anything in it, we can actually see what we're dealing with here. Okay, so that it does an okay area. It does an okay area. So we'll definitely have to get them all up and running to see where the gaps are and maybe move them around a bit. I wish once you put it down, you could see. I wish they would implement that. That would be amazing. In fact, I didn't put this. Then maybe further. Well, it's pretty much the same. Okay. All right. And then beehives. So that would be a waste because that would hit that metal platform. Even it takes a lot of the other platforms as well. I would have to put it like here. Like somewhere here. One, two, three, where this farmhouse is, at the corner. And then some things can be using the beehive buff, some don't have to. We're going to be making a lot of food. And we could always level out some areas with our dynamites. Like we're going to level out a lot of this area and put wheat and all that jazz there. So how much food have we got? It's going to be scary, but we're going to need to actually get food transitioned over. Let's build this farmhouse first so we can delete this farmhouse. And then we'll start making some other stuff. In fact, while they're building that, let's also plan out this area as well. So this needs to be cut. It doesn't actually need to be cut because we're going to just farm it. This needs to be cut though. And anything in there. I need to stop all of this because I'm going to blow it up and I'll just put it back. So that can all stop, that can all go. This can go for now. Put some dynamites there. Now I'm gonna blow up maybe all the way down to here. We do need to get, like I said, this pathing going so they can easily get down here. Because the pathing for this district is pretty far. It should be able to reach a decent place. But we just want to make them have as much green pathing as possible. And then we'll blow all of that up and we'll start doing a forestry down there and gathering hut, a tapper's shack. So we'll let that get on and I'll see you guys in a sec. And just like that, it is all done. Look at this beautiful place. We've got carrots going, we've got bees, and we've got some sort of high-rise farming situation going on here. Now I've done a few more here and here because we're gonna grow potatoes over here. I do need to do one more because it doesn't reach in this area. So I want to get rid of this and do one more platform over here, which we're gonna start in a sec. And I've got this little tree area going, which I love. I like the look of this. I had to put more dams to keep the water in, keep it irrigated during the droughts. But while I was recording this, actually, a comet came through on the previous video, and they suggested that I should put trees under here. Now I think that's a great idea, because that kind of makes it like a little tree house or tree apartment, if you will. So I've started putting a forester here. Now I'm going to keep this as the wood cutting area, and what I've decided to do here then is make this where we farm trees that we don't chop down. So we're going to be farming chestnuts, pine resin, and maple syrup, all pretty much for cooking and treating planks. So we're never going to chop these trees down, so the aesthetic of it is going to stay there for a while. So let's get that going. I want to delete. Do I want to delete these pathways? I think I don't need the pathways there. Let's bring this level down. Now, I did get a question on how to lower the level. You go in the top right corner here. You can click these arrows and it goes down. You can click this to go back to the top. And you can even go in here and hold your left mouse button and drag it down. So, nice little tip when you're trying to do underwater or underground stuff. Alright. Let's get this all deleted. Now you can still go everywhere. Excellent. Excellent. That's what I like to see. Now I may put a path like this anyways. And then we're going to need chestnuts, which we're going to need quite a few of them. So I'm going to put that like that, and we're going to put pine for the resin. We're going to need more resin than we are going to need the chestnuts, not the chestnuts, the maple, because the maple is for the maple patisseries. Now, yeah, we're going to be making a few of them, but not too many, most probably. Chestnuts is pure food, so we'll be definitely needing a lot of that. I might actually delete this path because they don't need it. It just makes it faster for them to get there from here. But they don't actually need the path. They can run down here and do it. Because that takes valuable space, that path. Okay, let's delete that path. You guys convinced me. Let's do it. Alright, let's do that. Let's put some chestnuts down. There we go. So if we go back to the top now, we're going to have a little forest under here. And I do like the look of the pines underneath this. If pines were more useful, I would put all pines under there, because that would be pretty cool. Now, we're going to need a tapper shack. One of these bad boys. Technically, I don't need the forester there once I'm done with planting, unless something dies. Also, I completely forgot. Oh, I've got this little bit here. I need to get water there somehow, because once this drains out, this area goes completely dry. How much space is in here? Is it 2 squares? It is 2 squares. And this, I can use a water drop off, which takes 2 squares like that. 3 squares altogether. I'd like to use it like this. Maybe I'll use it here. Okay, let's delete some of this. Alright, let's delete that. And we are going to actually make a pathway. So we're going to delete that. And we're going to put a water drop off right We need to delete more. Okay, one more. There we go. Right, we're gonna make water drop off. Why can you not go there? Ah, because I need to put dynamites. That's why. Do that, do that. And then we can put some more pine under here. Like so. Lovely, jubbly. Right, they just need to deliver dynamite there. And as you can see, I've started this long bridge right here because this is going to be the entertainment district or part of the entertainment city. So we're going to have all the jacuzzis, the carousel, all on platforms around here, which is going to be pretty cool. And then we're going to have the production getting done. We actually are running out of space. We do have a lot of space because we haven't utilized any of this yet. I'm gonna put maybe stuff that needs to be grounded up here because I do like the geometric look of this. So if we put things like that can only be grounded, for example, the campfire and the temple, wherever you may be, yeah, we can still keep the ground as it is, as like a high rise, and we can get a few temples up there and a few campfires so that they can satisfy that need. Down here we can use carousels, lidos. Well, lidos would be somewhere else, wouldn't they? We can put some lidos in here because this water stays, and some shrines and rooftop terraces. So we can make that all here, and production here. So have they done that yet? Yeah, they have. Lovely. Let's get that. Let's get, as you can see, it's all dry. So it won't grow. And that will be very bad when we're trying to collect resources. Put that there. At the moment, we're on 45 beavers. So we're slowly going up. We're slowly going up. And for the last bit before we end up this episode, let's just make this last farm area. So let's get this. I kind of want it in line, but it's gonna have to go down a bit, as in levels, which I don't mind. I like the different levels of this map. It makes it really cool. Makes it really cool. And then we can put the farm down. So I'll put it like that. So I want the bridge to come off here. And we're going to connect this entertainment district with all of this so they can have better pathing as well. That would be really good. It's going to be needed. This is quite close to the production district though. We are going to have to get out our calculator and see how much production we actually need. Okay. That should be fine. We'll work around it. If we have to delete it, I don't mind. We can always rebuild it in a different way. I have the resources. And this will be stairs going down. Can do something like that. And then that can go like that. And like that. Get some pathways there. This will be stairs going up. No, it won't be. In fact, we may do a down bridge in the middle here somewhere. Let's get a bridge coming out. How far would we need it? May need it further than that. Okay, that looks alright. What does it? No. Because I kind of like it. I kind of like the bridges even. We need to go up one more. So I would mostly use this one. Okay, that looks good. So 5. There we go. And that takes it to the last. Oh man, I just realized something. I'm blocking off this again. Okay. Let me fix this. All right, now that is fixed. Now, honestly, it's not mostly the most efficient way or space saving way, but it's our way. And that's all that matters really, isn't it? Let's get some potatoes down here, and I am gonna get some of the beehives to make them grow faster. One of the reasons why I chose the Folktail to do this, because that would be, it's such an amazing buff for food. Oh, I'd love it to be there. All right, let's put that there. And we could put one there, just for the giggles. Get some more last bits of potato down. And once that's down, we'll delete this and we're done. Then we can start focusing on where we're gonna make wheat. Now I'm thinking in this area, but I may need to do some reconstructing of the environment, some terraforming, or it could be in this area. But anyways, let's get that done. And with that, we are done. So we've got, what, 4 farms? That does a decent amount of area. Who's getting this one? I don't think anyone can actually reach that. Ah well, that would just be there for decoration. Yeah, so we're gonna have to have another area for wheat. Now I feel like I am running out of areas. I've got to be very careful. I still haven't decided if it's going to be in this area here or if it's going to be in this area here. But we do have beehives, so it will grow quite fast and we can work on it quite easily. So guys, unfortunately, that is all I have time for today. We're just ending in the drought, which is absolutely amazing because we don't want to start an episode in a drought. So hopefully that will disappear by the next episode. And in the next episode, we're either going to start on production area. We're going to finish off this farm, obviously, but we're going to either start on the production area or the entertainment area. Not sure yet. But guys, I hope you have an amazing day. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.